I've been working with the Surface Pro 4 as my daily driver for a little more than 2 years now. I've bought it just a few months after its announcement in 2015, and I use it mainly for my studies and for entertainment. This model is equipped with an Intel Core i5, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, which I must say serves my needs perfectly. I've also added a type cover in order to get the best desktop experience. Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel Cabanas and this is my Surface Pro 4 long-term review. To this date I'm still very impressed by the design. The magnesium body gives the Surface Pro a premium look, but also feels very robust in your hands. It is very thin at 8.45mm and it weighs 766 grams. It feels very light when using it on my lap with the kickstand, but it feels rather heavy after some times when using it as a tablet. I haven't got many scratches or dents up to this date, and I don't use any kind of special protection, although I must say that I'm very cautious with it, and the type cover also does a great job at protecting the screen. Another pro for me is the kickstand, and one of the main reasons for this is heat dissipation when using it on my lap. Before the Surface Pro 4, I had a standard laptop, and I remember my legs burning after a while. The surface gets very warm on the back, but I don't feel it because I'm not holding it in my hands. The kickstand does not conduct heat, and therefore it feels very cool and comfortable. After all this time, the kickstand doesn't feel wobbly. Although it has loosened up a little bit, it still holds various positions very well, and in order to change them you have to apply quite a bit of force. This was one of my main preoccupations when purchasing the Surface Pro, but I don't have any problem with it at all. In my opinion, the Surface Pro is perfect for media consumption such as YouTube or Netflix. I use it mostly in this position. It gets the keyboard out of the way and makes watching videos a better experience. Another great attribute is the display, of course. 12.3 inch screen with a very high pixel count, which makes images and videos look very sharp. The viewing angles are great, you can look at it from every position. All in all, a very bright screen. You can use it almost everywhere, except for bright sunlight where you still have quite a bit of glare. On top of the screen is a front-facing camera. Not the best of cameras, but it suits my needs. Next to it is an infrared face detection camera, which allows Windows Hello to recognize my face. I use this feature since the beginning. It works almost every time and it is very fast. Just a quick glimpse and I'm signed in. There are also two stereo front-facing speakers, which is something very important in my opinion. Very good sound quality and loud enough. Here is a small comparison to a Samsung Galaxy A3. In case I need more power, I can easily connect it to an external sound station.
Connected to desktop ASG7DNR.
For me as a student, the Surface Pen is very important. I work a lot with it at university and when studying. For that I use an app called Drawboard, which was already pre-installed. Here I can write, underline and mark in a lot of different colors and sizes. The battery of the pen lasted a little longer than a year. It can be easily replaced and it is not very difficult to find. As the pen is magnetic, you can attach it to the side of the Surface Pro or even on a wall. You can also replace the pen's tip depending on your taste or application. If you want the full desktop experience, the type cover is a must. The keyboard is backlit, it has a good travel distance and it feels clicky. I really enjoy typing on it. The trackpad is alright. I guess it could be a little bigger. The up and down arrows on the other hand are quite small. The i5 processor combined with 8GB of RAM produce a great amount of power. The Surface Pro feels very snappy and I have no problem whatsoever when working on multiple programs at once. It handles multitasking very well. Battery life is about 5 hours depending on screen brightness and what you're doing, of course. Some improvements on battery would definitely be a great plus. I was never able to reach 9 hours of battery life claimed by Microsoft. This is my only major drawback. Another thing is that it is also quite expensive, but you have to keep in mind that this is a hybrid. I have to say that it definitely is a tablet that can replace my laptop, and in my opinion it is ideal for students, especially because of its portability and the Surface Pen, of course. All in all, I'm very happy with the Surface Pro 4, and I would definitely buy it again. Feel free to share your experience in the comment section. Thank you for watching.